Viral Fever had seen some of our Holly Bolly videos. They wanted to do some collaborations. So they invited me to come down to Mumbai to work on a couple of videos. So today it's Mumbai, Viral Fever style. Vada Pav, late nights, writing sessions, seeing the beach again after a very long time. All that and more today on American Indian. We're an American family living in India. We love food, film, language, culture, and making new friends. Join our adventures from America to India and beyond. So yeah, we came in on the 4:30 train from New Delhi to Mumbai. It's a 16-hour train ride, cost about $70 US. It's the Rajdhani Express, so it's the one that actually doesn't stop at that many places, so it actually takes less time. When we arrived in Mumbai, one of the first things to notice were some differences with the auto rickshaws.
Is it just me or do the autos feel bigger? Like, normally my knees are hitting this. They are just a bit bigger.
The fares are different between Mumbai and Delhi. In Mumbai, it's 15 rupees for the first kilometer and a half, and then it's 9.87 rupees for every kilometer after that. In Delhi, it's 25 rupees for the first 2 kilometers, and after that, it's like 8 rupees per kilometer. In Mumbai, it seems like you can get them to use the meter almost every time. I actually haven't seen anybody even argue about it. In Delhi, it can be a pain trying to get somebody to go by meter. So we showed up to the Viral Fever headquarters here about a week ago, but it was 8:30 in the morning. And as I've come to find out, the work schedules are generally very late nights.
So what's happening?
I have no idea.
We arrived at the office, and so there's no one here, so he went out to go look for someone, and then these 2 guys come up. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe they got the key. And they start knocking on the door. Can you take the bill? Like, no, dude, I'm from Delhi. I don't know who you are. I don't know what's going on. Apparently they're trying to deliver some furniture or something. So they're like, oh, he's inside. I know they're inside. They're asleep. So he just sits here hammering on the doorbell like 30 times. They gotta be inside. They gotta be inside. It's kind of nice though. We're observing the crows. My theory is the crows should actually be called, instead of crow or koa, they should be called. I think it's a better onomatopoeia. And so there's just more and more people keep coming up to the door. They're inside, aren't they? Like, nope, they're not inside. And everyone just sits there and just keeps. Plot twist.
Picked up the phone and said, I'm opening the door.
Plot twist. They were inside. How did they sleep through that? You want to be on camera? So the first video we worked on, I mentioned it a little bit last week, was a poll about seeing how well people knew their representatives. That video's gone on to get a little over 200,000 views. Election conversation and reporting and events are in full swing right now. I really should just go ahead and do a pucka video outlining the Indian political system and how it all fits together, but I'm still kind of learning it as I go, and I don't really feel prepared to comment on it at this point. Voting is happening as we make this video. Our next video that we're working on is actually a fictional version, like a more of a parody kind of sketch situation. So we were actually up writing that from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. About to go in and do a meeting and read through the script and see what things can be changed. But more on that next week.
So how do you guys keep the schedule? This is like killing me.
I think we are naturally nocturnal, most of us. Being in engineering colleges, that happens.
Oh, I see. So last night what time did we get to their place? Like 10, 11? 11. Stayed up till, I made it till maybe 4 or 5, I think. And I fell asleep.
I was up till 7:30.
7:30. Woke up at 12, I did. And now it's 5 o'clock and it feels like it's 5 p.m. and it feels like 8 a.m. to me. How's your chai?
Pretty good.
So what do you prefer? Mumbai chai or Delhi chai?
This chai is pretty much Indian chai.
It's just chai, yeah.
It's got ginger in it and it's loaded with sugar and milk. That's how we like it.
Yeah, vada pav is the food that I've ingested most since I got here. Variations on it. We were talking about getting this at some point, right?
Yeah. This is the vada.
Vada.
Yeah, and this is the pav. The pav is this bread.
And so what's in the vada?
It's mostly potato.
Okay.
And some spices. And it's just covered with flour and deep fried. Like most good things in India.
But that's just a teaser. I'm going to hold off on the vada pav for next week's Street Food India. Me and Viral Fever higher up Amit Gulani go out and get some Vodopile. You get to see all that on the next episode of Street Food India. They've actually just moved into those offices. It's a new experience for them. So they're just juggling like 80 different things. They got a show on TV, multiple client projects they're working on, and starting to vet some ideas for web series, a couple of them. So it's just a really busy time for them right now. Some important reading material here from the Chennai Port Trust, doctor's office level. Oh wait, awkward family photos. I have to say, I just love this. So do they play cricket out here every day?
Yeah, every day. So there's a football also. He's an old man.
So क्या हो रहा है?
So हो ये रहा है कि हम लोग The Viral Fever के न्यू ऑफिस के लिए कुछ फर्नीचर लाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं और हम बॉम्बे के सबसे बड़े सेकेंड हैंड स्टोलन एंड एंटीक फर्नीचर शॉप अड्डे बहराम बाग पे जा रहे हैं. It is a place and adda for cheap furnitures, which cheap companies and cheap CEOs like me.
So 786, 786, that actually has a meaning in the Muslim world. It's like a numerical representation of a famous Muslim saying. So you see that around here in a way that I haven't really noticed that in Delhi, but I've seen it in a lot of these tuk-tuks and transfer vehicles and stuff like that, and even on some taxis. So I noticed that a lot.
I really thought that was the clown from Stephen King's It, Pennywise, right there for a second. I think it's just supposedly a girl with eyebrows.
I just really love the design on commercial vehicles. There's all kinds of unique fonts that are used, unique design patterns, and so I just keep taking pictures of those. I think I might even just do like a whole photo exhibition of all the fonts I see around. And this particular furniture market reminds me a lot of the Amar Furniture Colony back in Delhi. We've seen some video about that actually on our own furniture hunt experience, the Seuss family's furniture hunt experience. We're still in process of that video. It's taking a little while to get done, but we'll have a whole furniture hunting in New Delhi video coming up. But this experience the other night with the Viral Fever guys reminded me a lot of what we've been going through. There's all kinds of different types of furniture and knickknacks. There's an interesting clock. You've got Buddha. You've got these little European-looking dudes, and then an old bottle of alcohol. I found this lamp for you, Mom. I thought you'd like this lamp. My dad had bought these lamps. They're like Persian-looking kind of lamps way back in the day, and they have multiple colored glass. And so when you turn it on, it would have all these different colors come through. And the design reminded me a bit of this type of lamp. Mom really hated those things. But yeah, there's all kinds of stuff that you can find in these furniture markets. It feels almost like walking into, I think of The Never-Ending Story, you know, one of these like little shops where who knows what you're going to find back in there. You're going to find like Jumanji board game or something, or some book that transports you to another world.
If it weren't for the pattern, this is pretty cool. Nice drawers. Can't open the oh, I see, you open the bottom. I think Melissa would actually kind of like this because it's modular, but the color scheme, I think it would find a place in her house. I like the design of it though. And this piece reminds me of something in my grandmother's house. It's nice. It's simple. I guess it's just a shoe bin.
So yeah, the redesign of the office is in full swing. Yeah, a lot of the time spent here has been editing and writing and pitching ideas. We did get a chance the other night for the Cricket World Cup that was happening, Sri Lanka versus India in the finals.
All right, who's gonna win?
India, of course.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Are you into
I
cricket?
haven't watched cricket since 2003.
2003?
Yeah.
I've watched cricket since then. Jeez. I was in India when there was that one famous match with the one guy took off his shirt and just like beat England in the last like 3 wickets or something, 3 overs. I mean, 3 balls or whatever.
Before that, is English guy. He came, they beat India in Eden Gardens, and then he moved his t-shirt and did this.
Okay.
So that was a revenge.
It was actually pretty exciting. I remember even not being a fan of cricket, being excited about that. Everyone was shooting off fireworks in Varanasi even. Everyone was just like going crazy.
So how's it looking?
Not very good.
Not very good.
Reaction?
Sure.
You're my
Oh, you little turds. Did they get out?
One of them got out. The other one is still inside.
So I got a chance to go down to the beach over here. So this is Aramnagar, north of what I have always considered Mumbai in my brain. This is Mumbai, but it's like on the northern side. So, I mean, when you walk up, you're like, oh, hey, this looks like a beach. This could be a beach anywhere. And then you see this. That's not something I'm used to seeing on a beach where I'm from, at least. Yeah, so I'm committed to finding a day when it actually breaks. This is actually skimboardable, the surf here. The problem is the water is disgusting. I normally don't comment on the pollution thing and the trash problem in India or whatever, but as a beach boy, it's kind of disheartening. It's just gross. I've been in some gross beaches too. I've surfed in some gross situations. Costa Rica and river runoff that smelled, like a sewer. This is worse than that. So it's like, well, how can it be worse than a sewer? Well, I don't know, but it is. It's just worse than that. There's only one person out there. I mean, it's the type of water that you think, I might go into this and come out as a mutant. Like, I might have mutant superpowers. So maybe it would be a good thing to go in there. I don't know. You look up at this one hotel here and you think, wow, I mean, that could be anywhere. That could be Miami Beach, right? And then you turn the camera down and this is what you see. And so this is the reason why pollution is still such a problem. It's because of the poverty that there are people who are living in slums and they don't have time to think about, oh, well, is this good for the environment? They're trying to keep their heads above water, I mean, this is a slum right on the beach. I don't really know what the answer is, but it's not an easy fix, and so it's just really easy, I think, for tourists to come in and see India and think, this place is so dirty, why is it so dirty? I think it's in the process of change, and I'm hopeful, especially with some recent things that are going on, like in Bangalore, with people just taking it upon themselves, taking the initiative to go and get stuff done. So there's definitely a place for Surf Rider Foundation here in India. Yeah, it's a shame because Mumbai, I mean, it's a cosmopolitan city, it's an international city, and I mean, it could do wonders for the infrastructure of the city to have the clean beaches. I mean, you'd have people coming to the beach. I mean, it'd be a great booming tourist market. No matter how nice that hotel is, when you walk out onto the balcony and you smell straight sewer, you're probably not going to pick that as your vacation spot, The definite change is going to have to happen for sure. But I'm optimistic. It's coming. It is coming.
So, which do you prefer, Delhi or Mumbai?
I think both of them have their good points and both of them have their bad points as well. So it's kind of a mixed thing for me. The weather in Bombay sucks and the traffic sucks a lot. But people are nice and there's quite a lot to do in the city. So Delhi has more defined seasons, which is something I grew up with, so I like them that way. Cold is cold and the summer is hot. I like Delhi street food better because I sort of grew up in a similar culture to that, so that's my kind of food that I have grown up with. But Bombay is pretty different in a lot of ways, the street food here.
Let's see how the kulfi here compares to the kulfi I had a couple weeks back in Old Delhi. Maharashtra versus Delhi, let's see how this goes. This is best to have in the hot summer, right?
Yeah.
It's a good treat for the summer.
But I prefer barf ka gola, which is...
So they have a thing that's basically like snow cones that we have in America,
yeah,
but different flavors, I'd imagine.
And they put that kala namak on top of it.
See, I haven't gotten used to that yet.
No?
That takes me a while. Yeah, as it gets hotter outside, so I don't know, I'm having a hard time picking one over the other. Because this one just was in my mouth, I would say this one, but I can't remember exactly how I reacted to the other one. I think they're both, it almost seems like a recipe that's hard to mess up in a way, but it's great. It's awesome. A great summertime snack. So, kids in America, you could quit the lemonade stand and start a kulfi stand, and I think you do good. Apologies, the tripod of my left hand is getting a little wobbly.
Next week it'll be Mumbai Part 2. I'm going to hope to get down to show you some of the actual city. This has been a week of being stuck in the editing room and just trying to get a lot of video stuff done. But in this next week, we definitely want to get out and get some video of Mumbai proper, make it down to Chowpatty Beach and have some bhel puri, some of the quintessential Mumbai experiences. Then I'll be getting back home to Delhi and looking forward to it. Miss Mrs. Sue's and little Suze's. So here's a little clip of Rohan, just for the heck of it.
You big boy now standing up all by yourself?
You big boy standing up all by yourself.
Did you say hey to Nana and Grandpa? Kiki and Bear, you gonna say hey?
Many special thanks to the Viral Fever. In exchange for the work, they've given me some promo and got like 1,000 new subscribers overnight. So it's a real boon to the channel. We're setting our sights on 10,000 subscribers. We're just 3,000 away. So thanks for all your views and shares and comments. Until next time, keep it creative, keep it cross-cultural, and keep it constructive, YouTube. Thank you very much.